Hello community, and welcome back to the channel. This is your stimulus check and stimulus package update for Wednesday, May 6th. Let's dive right into it. Stimulus checks for dead people. If you've received a stimulus check for a dead relative, Treasury Secretary is asking you to return that money. Now, there have not been any clear guidance from the IRS on how you would return that money, but we do know you should not keep it. So my recommendation is tuck that money away in a safe place, and at the appropriate time, when you have guidance, when we know exactly how to return it, then you should go ahead and return that $1,200 if you received it in error for a dead relative. Let's move on to unemployment benefits. People who have been laid off or furloughed and your employer calls you back to work and you refuse to go back, that can be considered a voluntary quit. You need to be very careful with that. What most states are starting to do now is they're setting up websites where employers can go onto that website and report employees who refuse to come back to work. And if they believe you have refused and they label you a voluntary quit, then your unemployment benefits can be terminated. Also keep in mind the federal unemployment benefits of $600 per week. That will be expiring at the end of July. Actually, it's July 31st of this year. So be aware of that. Certainly go ahead and enjoy your unemployment benefits for as long as you can. Well, let's move on to EIDL, and that stands for Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program. If you remember, in the first wave of stimulus package, the $2.2 trillion stimulus package, there was a carve out of money that SBA received for the EIDL loan program. Now, once that program went live, it ran out of money within 2 weeks of being live. Now, they have since did an interim stimulus package where they have reallocated $485 billion, and a part of that 485, 60 billion of it went back to this EIDL loan program. Now, I know the portal was shut down at the beginning of this week. I apologize, at the beginning of last week, but it's back up and running now. Problem is, unless you are a U.S. agricultural business, you cannot apply. Now, if you applied in the first wave and your application is already in the system, they're still working through those applications and approving people and sending out money. But if you did not apply in the first wave and you're looking to go apply now and you're not a U.S. agricultural business, they won't allow your application to go through. Unfortunately, I don't have all the reasoning behind that. There really has not been any guidance from the SBA why they've decided to do that. But if you're not a U.S. agricultural business, they are not taking your new loan application in the EIDL loan portal on the SBA website. So I just wanted to give you guys an update on that. But if you're already in the system with your application from the first wave, they're still working those applications, and just kind of be on the lookout for your $1,000 to $10,000 advance, depending upon the number of employees you have. All right, well, let's move on to the stimulus package. Just want to read you guys something real quick. The Trump administration is considering a wide range of tax cut proposals for businesses and investors in the next pandemic response bill as it tries to shift from government spending programs to support the economy towards measures that aim to reinvigorate growth. Now, basically for me, guys, what that says is the Trump administration is shifting away from providing checks, stimulus checks, and they're shifting more to providing incentives for investors and businesses to get back to business as usual. Having said that, here are some of the things that Trump is wanting to have happen before he will accept any new stimulus package. Trump wants a payroll tax cut, which would be a 7.65% boost to employers. And I get that. We want to incent businesses to bring back their employees and start them working again. So that's the incentive for businesses to say, I'm gonna stay open, come on back to work. He also wants a capital gains tax rate cut. And he wants expanded deductions for corporate spending on meals and entertainment. Those two I don't quite understand, and I would ask you if you want to really hear my opinion on that. I'm going to drop a link down in the description box of this video from a video I actually did yesterday, which was Tuesday, May 5th, and you can hear what I really think about these proposals that the Trump administration is asking to have in any new stimulus package. Well, all right, guys, that's my update for stimulus check and stimulus package for Wednesday, May 6th. Thank you for stopping by the channel. If you're stopping by for the first time, please consider subscribing, sharing the video, and smashing that thumbs up button. It helps the channel and it helps me too. I will see you guys on the next stimulus check and stimulus package update. Peace.